So yeah, this is the part 2 because there was a lot of nails behind, so I tried to retaking. But again, I got more of this cheap one. I found a ton of these. You can see this is like weird one with a big quality. I don't know what these are about, but I found a couple of these. Again, this is like the part 2. Again, I got some Berkeley thing. They're pretty mid thing. I got some more of these quality one. Some of these. Again, all kind of stuff. But I'm gonna show you the favorite one I got. First of all, this is a Mega Bass one. The hook is like hiding here. Pretty nice. And I also got some, I don't know why, but where I live is freshwaters, and then Hughes saltwater bait. This is the Savage Gear saltwater, like, so I got a couple of these. I got more crusty, but still good. And then my best find I found was this one. This is a big one I found of a tree. I kind of poke it out of the tree. It's a big swim bait. It's at least like a 3 to 3 ounces, I think, so pretty big. But anyway, I got that. But now I'm gonna choose some a little bit more expensive find here. Here I got some very nice swim bait. I got some storm walleye one. Walleye bait. You can see some walleye rig. These. That's another one of this. I think is a yellow per. No, it's in the walleye. And then here another kind of like some walleye I kind of recognize because these plastic are very soft compared to the other one, and most of these have turbo hooks. So yeah. And then I got some Storm 360-degree search baits. And I got a Minic minnow here. But I got some Storm 360-degree search bait. They're still very decent. You can see. I love these baits. They have very nice action for a paddle tail. They're pretty more like quality size. But I love to find them. I like some of these. You can see I have a lip. Pretty nice. But now here I got some jigs. Couple jigs. I found here looks like a football head jigs. Pretty nice. I got here a Longhorn swim jig. And then here I got like a jointed jig with a hook. And to put like a blade inside, so it's nice. And then here I got a couple of chatbait. Where I live, I found a lot more chatterbait and buzzbaits and stuff. So and jigs, so I'm gonna show you. So first I got this one, is a chatterbait cross eye by Z-Man. Honestly, they're pretty expensive at like $15, I think US for once. I got that. I got another one of these with a double tail grub, but it's like a more like a cheaper one with a plastic blade. I got some of these. I don't know what the brand of these, but I found a couple of these every time. It looks like some Excalibur, like cheap brand. Then here I got a one which is nice. It got like a free floating like hooks you can change the EWGs with a propeller blade on the back. So I don't know, I have to try these. I never found one of these. And then here I got another these I have a Z-Man plastic with another chatterbait. This is not the original, but I don't know what the brand. Then here I got the Freedom one with a Z-Man. This is another free head, floating head, pretty decent. And then here I got a double tail grub, black and blue, like a murky water. I got a original chatterbait. So there's that for that. But now the spinnerbait, I found a ton of spinnerbaits, and again, spinnerbait can be very expensive. So yeah, I found a couple of these. I'm gonna show you what I got. So first of all, here I got some of these. I found a couple of these. I don't know what the brand of these one, but I got a couple of these, like Chartreuse one, and then it's 360-degree search. The plastic inside. It looks like a cheap one. I think it's a macro one. Because I tried to show you them. I got I think it's a Freedom one. It's pretty nice. I got I got a striking here. What I do is when they're not good, I can put a treadle hook and re-put some new blades. That's what I did. It's a little bit more long, but again, definitely worth the time. I got here a Northern Taco one. I don't know the name of this one, but I put a can see. I put a treadle hook on the back. I got another Freedom spinnerbait. I got a Booyah here. I love Booyah. I usually found a lot more, but I got a bit Booyah. Another one of these cheap one. Again, the script is pretty cheap, but the hook is still sharp and the blade is. I put some new blades, so I'll just change the script and we'll be ready. I got here another one of these. I think this is Excalibur black and blue with a craw on the back. I got another spinnerbait with a grub on the back. I don't know what the brand of this one, honestly. And not the expert and everything. I got another one of these. I think it's like it's kind of weird. It's gonna be a big blade. This looks like a pretty cheaper one, but I got some of these here. I got a KVD spinnerbaits. These are very expensive, like at least $7-8 US. And then I got another Freedom. Yeah, I got a couple of Freedom. I got another one here. And I got another Cavity here. I mean, the striking. And then here's kind of weird. I got the spinnerbait be good, like a weird, like again, propeller type of thing inside. I don't know what this is about, but I get this. Again, try to use them. And I got a small spinnerbait with a Celtic grub with a Colorado blade inside. So I got that. So that for that. Now the last, and I got a little small spinnerbait here that left. So yeah, so that was that. But now I'm gonna show you the last bag, spoon slash hard baits slash spinner. So let's start here with some smaller spoon. I'm gonna try to show you what I do. Most of these I put them in like vinegar to unrest them and put new hooks. I got some flooring one here. You can see some Williams one. They're very expensive. And then here I got the Blue Fox 1/4 ounces, very decent spoon. I got like some cheap one here that I found. I just put in new hook. Got some normal walleye spoon. Some Moose Look here. They're very decent and pretty expensive too. Got some Lake Clear. They have a hook because for putting on your line. I got some more wobbler, normal thing. You can see it's kind of weird. I don't know what the brand of this one. Look at that. And I got here more of these. See, red whites, a couple of these, and like this one. The brand of this one, I don't know what it is, but look at that. I got here some medium size spoon. Again, average Williams spoon costs like $6 US each. So I got one here. This say I think it's a 50. Very clear color. I got another one of these 50. I got maybe 3 or 50, I think. So I got that. I got here and looks like a pretty more cheaper kind of spoon, but not. I got a Cyclops too. I like these Cyclops more like a Swedish style spoon. I got a Blue Fox 5/8 ounces. I love this nice, looks like perch color. It's pretty nice. I got a Lee Townsend spoon. I can't recognize with the eye. And then here I got another Etex UV for UV light. So kind of interesting. And then here I got some bigger spoon. I got a Mako. These are pretty expensive for the. I mean, these are pretty cheap for the price, like $1.25 Canadian for one spoon, but they're pretty decent. I got a Crystal with only one hook, pretty decent. I got here a Blue Fox 3/4 ounces, pretty bigger. Again, they're pretty expensive. I got a Blue Fox that's like 1 ounces. You can see, very expensive. And then here I got a bigger UV Lax, looks like Lake Clear spoon. Again, this is going to be very expensive because Lake Clear is pretty expensive. Now I'm going to show you the spinner I got. Again, with all the stuff that got stuck in. Again, I know it's terrible. Don't put hooks protector, but honestly it will be way too long. Anyway, what I do is, most of them I put new hooks. I got here a pattern monitor. I put a feather hook. I got here Aglia 2. I got another one of these Blue Fox Vibra 2. They're pretty decent. I got another Aglia 2. Put a new hook. Got a Meps Long 3. Most of these I found on Meps, because where I live in my country there's a lot of Meps spinner. And then here I got the Meps 4. I got a little fish, like clear water spoon. But I should say. Got here, I got a couple of these with the fish. Kind of irrelevant, kind of like gimmicky, but I got a couple of these with the fish on this. Most of these are like Meps. I got another Black Furry, looks like. This is what, a Copperland? Yeah, Copperland. And I got another one of these. What I found comes from these, like some spinner. They put the EWGs and they put the plastic on the bag. So I have like a free floating spinner. Anyway, there's that. But I'm gonna show you the hard bait I found. I'll say if I want to go fast just because it's pretty long. I got you can see most of the hard bait I found are pretty crappy. I mean, not crappy, the pen at least. But the bait's still good. If the Rapala balls are still good, well, it's still usable. So I got the Countdown. I got another one here. Still, there's a hole, but I can put some paints and reinstall the hole. Got that. I got some Musky Jerk again by Rapala. I found like a couple of these. They're pretty expensive again. I got a floating minnow here. Interesting. And then here I got like I said, another kind of like cheap jerk baits that I put new hooks in. And then here I got some perch style baits. Some cheap one, you can see that I found online, like on eBay. They're very cheap. This is a big deep diving. Got a rip off a Connor Cordell, and then I got a Connor Cordell Wally Diver here. They're pretty nice bait. I like these. So there's that. Here I got some more smaller baits that I found. Some blade baits here too. You can see cheap blade bait you can find online, like Johnson one. And I found this one, was very surprised. Never sees like a blade bait with like 2 Colorado blade, which is very nice one. I got a Countdown. I know they count down very small floating. And I got a Yozo. I like these very small, like chartreuse loper crankbait. This is a Yozo one, very small one, like a 1/8, very decent. Got that. I got some Lepus cranks. All of these are pretty decent. I got this Rapala, running Rapala, but like a limited edition, like Ski-Doo. So I won't use it. I will keep it for collection. I got this one. I don't know what the brand of this one, but this one is making noise. Because when I found it, it was making noise. So I got this bait. And then finally I got the Whipping Rod by Rapala. This is a very expensive bait, very decent. Look at the paint job on this, is crazy. But I got that. Then here I got some Michelin bait again. Okay. I got the Lucky Strike, I mean a Life Target, Life Series, sorry. But these are pretty expensive, like 15 US for one, so they're pretty expensive. I got some of these like, these I think are Canadian, like Thompson thing. They're made of metal, but it's a like very weird one. These are jointed but still decent. And I got here a Lancard X Series popper, a bit cheaper. And then every year I found like some of these cheap swim bait you can find on Amazon. This ain't Mako, $3 bait. The action is pretty turbo. I got some Amazon or eBay one. You can see some of these. I put new hooks on all of them. You can see like a pike event, pretty nice. And then finally here I got 2 more bunch of things. First I got more like missing stuff. So first of all I got this flicker shot, which is pretty crusted, like minnow flicker shot with a deep diving one. Again, pretty rust, but the bait is still decent, so I got that. I got another flicker shot. I got 2 more. I got a normal one, this is a 6-1, a deep diving. I got a couple of these, and I got this one. And this is more like a skinnish version, which is pretty nice for more finicky. And I got a rip off of a X-Wrap. You can see the difference between these 2 X-Wrap. This is the real one. You can see very lighter, and the weight is very hard on this one. So I got this, and I got another X-Wrap, which I was very surprised to find because I pretty like 20 Canadian here. And then here I got some BX jointed swimmer. This is sure again. This is like a 25 Canadian bucks bait, so very happy to find this thing. And then finally I got these, some crankbait, some cheap one from eBay again, like a rainbow color, kind of weird. I never see something like that. And I got always this brand. I know what this brand is, but I found a ton of this particular standard thing. I don't know what it is, but I got that. And then I got a Bago by Connor Cordell with like a, I like the smaller size because I have no rattle, so I'm a little bit more finicky for finished fish. But I got down the last, so you can see. If you do a recap of all the stuff I found, for me I found over 1,000 Canadian dollar, which is about like 600 USD, which is not bad because this is my passion, to go look and kind of clean up the place, and I found a lot of stuff. So yeah, anyway.